All right, wish me luck. We got to hit one of our 5 sweepers here. Nice, and it's the good one. It's the good one. Let's go, dude. Velomachus lore holds, Shadow's Verdict. Name a better combo. I'll wait. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. The last couple of days have been some of the most fun I've had on Arena in a very long time, and it's all thanks to this deck that I'm about to show you guys today. This might be arguably my greatest creation I've ever made. It is a Mardu list, and we are going to prioritize a card called Invoke Calamity. I can't wait to break this thing down for you guys and mostly show you the gameplay footage because it's insane. But before I do that, I just want to say, if you guys are new here and you find any value in today's video, if you don't mind hitting that subscribe button for me, it's a free way to help support the channel, and it goes a very long way, and I appreciate that so much. With that being said, let's talk about the list and we'll show you guys the gameplay footage. I think the gameplay footage is going to be what needs to be shown the most. We're going to go through this very quickly because it's easier to show you guys what it does than to kind of explain it. But the idea behind this deck is simple. We're trying to play the Invoke Calamity, which is going to be one of our main win cons here in the deck. We're going to be playing free spells not only from our hand but from our graveyard, mostly from our graveyard, because that means we've got the value out of them, you know, the most value we can out of them. We're going to cast them from our hand, then replay them from the graveyard. Also, we're going to be filling up our graveyard on purpose with different types of spells like Thrilling Discovery to gain us a bit of life, also throwing cards in the graveyard, as well as Unexpected Windfall. This card is going to be our bread and butter of the deck, because it's going to not only get a spell into our graveyard that we can cast later with the Calamity, but it's going to generate us 2 treasures and draw some cards. The 2 treasures are going to allow us to play Velomachus Lorehold on turn 5, which is going to be our ultimate win con here. So we got a nice little pairing between Calamity and Lorehold, because not only does Calamity feed off instant and sorcery spells, as does Velomachus Lorehold. They both play really well with instant and sorcery spells. So this rest of the deck is purely instant and sorcery cards that we're just going to cycle to the graveyard, recast with Calamity, and so on and so forth. We're going to get free spells with Lorehold that are also going to be able to, we're going to cast them for free, and then we're going to Calamity them out of our graveyard. It's nuts. So we just got a variation of crazy amount of different tools in here to try to answer every single thing you could possibly see. We've got Duresses for, you know, the control matchups, Rip Apart for, you know, the runes decks. We've got Go Blank for more discard, as well as hitting our opponent's graveyards, which is kind of important. We got Hero's Downfall for some instant speed removal. We've also got one Return Upon Tide in case we have to Unexpected Windfall, maybe our Velomachus away. We can actually get, you know, a Return Upon Tide to get back our Velomachus Lorehold, which is nice. Or if they kill it and we can't find another one, we've got a backup, basically another copy of Lorehold here. So we've also got 2 Shadow's Verdict as a sweeper, as well as 3 farewells. So we got 5 sweepers in total, and the farewell is going to exile everything, as well as potentially our opponent's graveyards, creatures, everything, which is awesome. We've got 2 Invoke Despairs because it's not our priority Invoke here. The priority is the Invoke Calamity. But if we get an Invoke Despair off of Velomachus Lorehold, it can be nuts, as well as a free one off of Calamity. And then we've also got Lorehold Command. Now, these 5 mana spells here, Shadow's Verdict, Despair, and Lorehold Command, play really well, by the way, with Duress. It's a 1 mana spell that allows us, you know, to not only play a really great spell, but then we can kind of top it off with a Duress to hit their hand. Of course, I'm talking about Calamity when it plays it, because we can play up to 6 mana in total for spells. This deck is wild. Like I said, it's kind of confusing to explain, but enjoy the gameplay footage, man. It gets nuts. I hope you guys enjoy it. We'll see you guys back here at the end for some final thoughts. Peace. Oh, we about to go in today, ladies and gentlemen. We are going in today. We have a fun one for you guys. For a lot of you guys got to see a little bit of this just the other day on the channel from the live stream, but we played some Mardu, and that's what we're going to do here today. We've got a really actually pretty good hand, actually, because of Thrilling Discovery. Thrilling Discovery can get us out of this pickle that we're in, which is mana problems, but we've got options, man. This is good. We've got options to throw away and pitch away to the Thrilling Discovery. I'm half tempted to throw away a Velomachus here. We'll see. All right, definitely want a red source here. Thrilling Discovery. Which 2 cards do we want to throw away? Definitely Foretell. That's guaranteed, right? I'm thinking another land. All right, Duress is fun. So is the Invoke Despair. Both of these are really fun cards, but Invoke Despair can go as well. We could pitch that as well with the Thrilling Discovery. More red mana is always welcome. All right, we go straight in with another Thrilling Discovery. We dump you, and this is tough. I think I'm gonna dump the Velomachus, man. I think we're gonna get another one, and if we don't, it's fine. We can get it back later. Hopefully we draw a Reanimator spell, but all right. So opponent is looking pretty good on their board state right now. I'm gonna need to find some sweeper tools here. Okay, we got the Farewell in the yard. We have this. I feel a lot better now. I feel a lot better now. Let's make them. Let's duress. We might hit something really good here. All right, Mihawk Massacre. Okay, I'm glad we didn't play the Go Blank. Because I could have played Go Blank. They would have just pitched to 2 lands. We wouldn't have got anything good there. All right, so this is nice. We're gonna be able to exile all of this, and it's not gonna be any sweat at all. We've got the Cavalcade of Calamity, so things are about to get good. Things are about to get good. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Handled it. Now we have another Cavalcade of Calamity just to, you know, rub some salt in the wounds here. All right. So how does drawing a bunch of cards with the Invoke Despair sound, as well as maybe a Duress? Sounds pretty solid. Sounds pretty solid. This is why we added Duress to, whoops. Graveyard, yeah. This is why we added Duress to the deck too, because it actually plays really well with our 5-drops. Takes care of that problem. No card draw for them. We get a ton of card advantage. Let's end our turn. Dude, we are just cleaning house right now. This is easy at the moment. All right, are they gonna draw 2 cards with that? Looks like they are. Taking a bit of damage. I like that we have Go Blank here, because if they draw 2 cards, we make them discard it, plus they lose their graveyard. Would love to play this, but I think this is more important, because them not having a graveyard or a hand feels like the right thing to do. And we hit 2 Kayas. Why not? We're bullying right now, dude. We are bullying our opponent at the moment. This is just absolute bully status at the moment. All right. That's fine. You can keep... you know what? You can't keep that, because I'm about to play Velomachus, and I can't have you blocking it. So, get out of the way. What do you got? They don't know about Velomachus yet, so... Okay, they're going to go for card draw. Makes sense. Makes sense, but are you ready? We'll play this. Not bad. We get to throw down the Duress here and pretty much get to cripple them even more. Is this a discard deck? I feel like we're playing a discard deck right now. That's what it feels like. What is our opponent supposed to do, right? Like, I don't even know. I guess that's a pretty good answer, because if this blocks, they get to put 2 on counter to permanent. Okay, so we got to deal with that. Let's attack. We have indestructibility here. We have indestructibility. All right, let's do the indestructibility play. Downfall is there as well, but I think indestructibility is better. Let's draw 2 cards. That's gone. They are going to get another you know, permanent here to throw down on the field, but it's going to be a creature, I'm sure, based on the fact that it has to be 4 mana or less. And then I am going to kill it with a downfall. That's annoying, because it does create more threats. All right, let's end our turn. Oh, I could have played a land there. That was my mistake. I'm a little too focused on how I can make my opponent's life miserable here. They can't attack. We can. We can attack just fine. What do we hit here? How about a little bit of game-ending victory here? GG's, my friend. GG's. What a solid first game to kick this video off with. Holy cow, dude. We absolutely were merciless there. Just absolutely big brothered our opponent and bullied him to death. We rank up. Let's go. So Cavalcade of Calamity probably has like the most utility and like versatility for competitive decks that I've seen in Kamigawa. This card is actually insane, man. It is so good. All right, opponent gets to go first. We have an interesting hand. If we can get this to pop, discarding this, bringing it back, and this, man, I want to keep this so bad. I might regret this. We need to hit consecutive land drops off the top of our deck, 2 of them at least. I don't know if I made the right move here. Okay, that's a good start. It's a great start. We love to see it. All right, we are gonna blow that up. Yes, I think so. I think we blow this up. It's a 2/2. I know it's gonna probably, yeah, it's probably gonna get out a Seeker's Chariot early, and I can't have that. I need to get to my farewell. Still looking for one more land here, just to ensure that we can hit our unexpected windfall. There we go. That solves that problem. Foretell this bad boy. The question becomes, do we actually throw away a Velomachus or do we throw away a farewell? Probably a Velomachus, I would assume, because we got this, right? So, and there's the Seeker's Chariot. So farewell's looking pretty saucy right now. All right, now we got the treasure, so we can cast our farewell, no problem, which will handle all the problems you see before us. 4, 5. Okay, so we'll only need to eat 1 treasure, which is also good. This should be an easy victory, man. We've got a really good situation building here. Good situation brewing. You get to destroy every single thing you see here. Opponent will be down to 3 cards, and we'll just be starting off, you know, our shenanigans, which are gonna get really wild. Calamity being able to bring back pretty much anything we want to just be replayed over and over again. They're tapped out, so they've got nothing they can do here about this next play, which is going to be pretty brutal for them. Creatures and artifacts. Ooh, that's going to eat my treasures. Let's cancel this. Let's eat these for white. Creatures, artifacts. I'm gonna save our graveyards though because of my calamity. So we're not as well off as I thought, because I did forget about the fact that we were gonna blow up our own treasure there. So Thrilling Discovery will have to find us another land, hopefully a black source, so I can Shadow's Verdict these 2 tokens away. Red source is fine too because we have calamity, but I guess we just go over the top with Velomachus. That seems fine. Hopefully we can hit a hopefully we can hit like a Shadow's Verdict off the top here. There we go. Easy peasy, ladies and gentlemen. Easy game. Magic's an easy game. Oh man, this deck is actually semi-busted. I love it. We took a hard gamble on that last game, man, taking that hand that we did, but it paid off. We got the land off the top like we needed it, and it all worked out just fine. Farewell, the ultimate answer, man, to everything, which is so good, except for Planeswalkers. Planeswalkers, Farewell can get a little dicey. Can get a little dicey. All right, we got a really solid hand here, but seeing some red come down, this is going to be a very aggressive list. We're going to want to see some sweepers here. This thing does what now? Whenever a spell you control deals damage, transform this. And it turns into 3/3. Whenever a spell you control deals damage, flame counter, remove a flame counter, exile top card of your library. All right, cool. Let's go with you and Hero's Downfall, probably on instant speed. Seems fine. Okay. 2 of those isn't great. It's not going to transform here, so I think I'm going to take the 2 damage this time, and then I'll try to blow up one of these that transforms next turn. Okay, never mind. We'll use it now. Just kidding. We'll have to figure out a way to deal with this one, though, because it will transform here. And they're going to put counters on it to do shenanigans. Okay, let's do this. Let's make their life a little bit harder than it has to be. Obviously not the best play we can make, but it is the only play we can make at the moment, so might as well take advantage of it. And we need more red sources, just in case we hit that cavalcade. All right, we hit some pretty good things here. Not bad. Oh, they need a white mana? Oh, they need some white mana. Okay, so they're actually hurting for mana right now. Interesting to know. A farewell. Not bad, not bad. All right, we're going to cast the Lorehold command, obviously, to blow this up. I would like to draw cards with it, but I don't know if we have the luxury of doing so. Maybe we do. Maybe we just go for card draw because we're going to cast, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to cast Farewell next turn. So I actually am just going to allow this. And we're going to take the 5. We're going to create a 3-2 and we're going to draw some cards here. All right, so the Farewell is going to hit. And we got more red mana, which is great. And we're now just dealing with the Den of the Bugbear. Really, that's kind of the biggest thing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're 1 land away from a Velomachus. There it is. You love to see it. You love to see it. Rip Apart or Shadow's Verdict? Let's go Rip Apart. Let's go cheap removal. Nice and easy, clean removal. Well, Shadow's Verdict when there's a bigger board. Sweepers are important, so just hang on to it. And then let's just hope our Velomachus hits, like, I don't know, like a Invoke Despair maybe next turn. That would be pretty wild. All right. Those are some annoying cards, I can't lie. We're probably going to need to see some life gain here for sure. Another Lorehold command maybe. Let's get in for this attack and see what they want to do with the Velomachus. They're not going to have enough burn to kill it. There's no way. Invoke Despair, there it is. But we also got Lorehold command, which is kind of what I was hoping for, so we can gain that life. But this is also great because it gets them dead so quickly. I'm gonna go for Lorehold. I need the life gain. You never know, because they could end up burning my face for 10 pretty easily. Plus activating that den. Let's just create another body to block with. That way it's not a good play for them. All right, we gained 3 here, which is super important. Like I said, don't want to lose that 10 life immediately. We take the advantage on the life total. They take another 5. We hit the Unexpected Windfall. We drop the Lorehold. And then hopefully hitting maybe Calamity would be cool. No Calamity. Could gain some more life here though and draw some more cards. That seems pretty good. Hero's Downfall is nice because we can kill things with haste, but we have such good bodies out here to block with. I'm not too concerned about what it is they're gonna play as far as creatures go. Ooh, Duress is nice though. What do we got in the hand here? What do we got in the hand here? They'll play with fire action on my 3-2. That's fine. What's in the hand though? That's what I really want to know. What that hand do though? What that hand do though? We really can't find a Calamity here to save our lives, or an Invoke in general. So they're gonna play their adversary, and they're going to play a free spell, which probably Sacred Fire, gain some life. I would assume that's the line, but I don't know. I don't see a way out of it for our opponent, though. They are pretty much toast here. Toasted and roasted, baby. Let's go. Yep, adversary. It all depended on what they drew here, which there's really nothing Boros Burn is going to draw to get him out of this pickle. Yep. They probably could have gone Velomachus there and then attacked in for more damage, but I couldn't have blocked. All right, well, that's not fun. Drawing more land here was just not the play. How about another one of these? How about another one of these? Yeah. And yeah, sure. Duress is good too. Duress is good too. That's why it's in the deck. All right. So it's another creature. A little bit of a yikes. Oh, I could have killed them. Oh, I had lethal, guys. I had lethal. I did that so wrong. Creating the 3/2 there was such a mistake. I could have either A, giving my Lorehold the +1 in indestructibility had I done the math prior to that attack, and I would have killed them exactly to 0. Or B, I could have drawn cards off of my treasures to draw, you know, to get a much better hand than 2 lands. So big mistakes were made here. Let's hope it doesn't bite me in the butt. It shouldn't, but you never know. You can have it. You can have it because I can attack with both here on the follow-up and win the game. So there's that. Good old lethal misses, man. Gotta love it. All right, so this says deals much damage +1 instead. It's still, okay. Really? There we go. Problem solved. Problem solved. GG's. That should have been done a turn earlier. It is what it is. I will take it. Very good win. Man, this is going a lot smoother than on stream. We had a lot of really good wins on stream, which were really exciting, but also we did take some L's here and there. We were trying to tune it though as well. And I think adding that last duress to the deck too also helped a lot. I added an additional duress that we didn't have in the deck prior. No, can't keep that. I can keep this though. No red sources though. Holy cow. I just realized I'm getting trolled here. There's no red sources in this hand. Wow. I guess we just pray. We just pray for a red source here. Oh, I probably should have thrown that away over the black source, huh? Yeah, I definitely should have. All right. Let's go red source off the top, please. Please and thank you. Thrilling discovery. You're gonna have to get us out of this pickle. Uh-oh. Gonna be an aggressive build, huh? There's our red source. It's a little slow, but we'll take it. A little slow, but it's there. Generous visitor. Such a nuisance of a card, because then that just means you're playing runes, baby, which is the most triggering deck to play against right now, to be honest. All right, we're gonna need to see some Shadow's Verdict. Where's my Shadow's Verdict at? And that's a great top deck as well. More red is all good for me. Ooh, 2 lands. Okay, we did find another land. Thank goodness. Thank goodness for that. And we get to invoke the spare too, which is a lot of fun. Probably go unexpected windfall into Lorehold, and then hopefully Lorehold can just find us our sweepers and we'll be a-okay. That's the plan, at least. Let's see if the plan actually comes to fruition. All right, so this is going to get +1s, plus trample, all that good stuff. They draw a card. Do they miss their land drop though? That'd be pretty fire. No, it looks like they got it. All right, they go for a land here, probably just for the white source. They really need a white source here. More mana. We got double red, so we're safe to play this. Let's drop another land. Wow, we're getting flooded here, but it's okay. It's okay. I'll take the flood. It's fine. Because we're throwing away so much mana to the graveyard, I'm happy to just flood out if that's the case. Alright, so Velomachus will be ready to go next turn. Hopefully hitting a Shadow's Verdict. If we can hit a Shadow's Verdict, we're totally fine. If we hit a Farewell, I will still probably cast it. It might be a necessity to cast, but I don't know if I like that because it's going to eat my lore hold, but it is what it is. Rune of Speed is pretty brutal here. It's a lot of damage. It's a lot of damage. All right, wish me luck. We got to hit one of our 5 sweepers here. Nice, and it's the good one. It's the good one. Let's go, dude. Velomachus lore holds, Shadow's Verdict. Name a better combo. I'll wait. Holy cow, dude. Holy cow. That's so annoying because once you kill it, it just keeps coming back. So it's kind of annoying, but Shadow's Verdict would have been really nice for that. Ooh, Farewell is also nice for it, but I don't like Farewell if... I don't like Farewell if it means my Velomachus has to die. But I do like double Invoke Despair. I do like me some double invokes here. I do like that a lot. Yes, please. Yes, please. We are at 4. Can this thing get big enough to go over the top? We'll see. Find out next time on
Dragon Ball Z.
All right, this guy has used 2 Rune of Speeds, so I doubt it. You don't have another one, I'm sure. I mean, you could. I could be just saying that. All right, cool. This is fine. This is fine because we just drew a Cavalcade of Calamity, but we're just gonna top deck. Never mind. I'm gonna say we are going to top deck Lore Hold Command, but we did not. All right, so we'll deal the 5 damage here, and then we'll just kill them, I guess, with the Calamity. We'll grab this and say GG's. We'll say GG's. It was a good game though, man. We got down to 4. We were able to close it out. We were able to close it out pretty easily, man. Once we got that sweeper off of Velomachus, it was a wrap. If you guys can't tell, I'm having more fun today on Magic than I've had in a very long time. Mardu, Velomachus Lorehold, dude, this new Cavalcade of Calamity. Can't ask for a better day of Magic here. All right, we get to go first with a really sweet hand here. A very sweet hand. Opponent might be running dungeons. We'll see. We will see. I've got the Thrilling Discovery early. Let's drop you and you. The more spells in the yard, the better. We eventually will get them back with our Cavalcade of Calamity. All right, that's tough, but I do have the Seat, which is also not something they want to see. So if they attack in here, we kill that pretty easily. And we go right into the Unexpected Windfall. So that's kind of nice. Ooh, if they double commit their counters here too, that could be pretty awesome. Nice. Double counter commitment, huh? Shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have done that. These new lands are pretty spicy. All right, we're gonna go black. We're gonna go here. I don't need another white source. Let's just throw that away. Yikes. Okay, the flood is real. The flood is real. Lore Hold Command looking pretty good though, because we can blow something up. We can go and draw some more cards. Still looking for that Cavalcade of Calamity or a Velomachus Lore Hold. And there goes our Lore Hold Command. Yikes. Big yikes. Oh, they go for the go blank. That has got to be the biggest mistake I've ever seen someone make. No, not really, but that's a pretty big mistake in my opinion. If I'm being honest. Not like go blank really hurts our opponent here too much, being an aggro white deck. Like, I don't know. I guess I didn't want to discard, I guess. All right. That's fine. It's going to make my Warhold a little bit more expensive, but I still think we wait for them to attack because I have a feeling they're going to walk right into my 3/2 spirit token too if I end up creating one. All right. Is that what we do? Do we create a 3/2 spirit to just kill both of these things, or do we... You know what? I'm going to bank on getting Cavalcade of Calamity here. I am. I'm gonna bank on it. So let's go right here and right here. All right. Ah, we get Rip Apart. I mean, it's not a bad card, but it's not the card we wanted to see there. Okay, that's a card we wanted to see though. All right. So let's kill this because it's making everything more expensive. It's quite annoying. And we've got a farewell. We haven't taken a single point of damage really, so feeling pretty awesome. Oh my god. And of course it's another Spellbinder. 4, 5, 6, so 7, 8 mana now. Okay, so 2 more turns we can play that. Yikes though, man. Holy cow. That's a lot of damage in the meantime. Wow, it's enough to kill me too. Really? That's what we're doing? Really? We're gonna get flooded out. We're getting flooded out. Holy cow. Dude, and you know what's sad is we threw away a Shadow's Verdict to begin the game. That happens though, man. That happens. I guess I should have paid more attention to the matchup there and not have thrown away the Shadow's Verdict. I really had more faith in my deck though. For us to draw cards with this and this and this, and we still didn't find a single Cavalcade. You know, we only got one farewell. I don't know. Bad luck. How annoying. We should have won that game easily, man. That should have been an easy W for us. It's okay though. We're having a good time and we're winning a lot of games. The majority to be exact. The majority of games. All right, who do we got here? Got Floppy. Rip Apart. A long time from Rip Apart. We got Farewell. We've got Velomachus. You know what though? I'm gonna keep it. The mana looks good. Rip Apart can hopefully keep us alive. And we just need one good top deck here to keep us in this game. Let's hope our opponent's not playing control though. This hand would be really bad if this was a control deck. What do you got for us? What do you got for us, Floppy? And it's blue. Yikes. Okay. Not what we wanted to see. Blue-green though. Teamer. Okay, maybe it is what we wanted to see. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, this gets 2/0 till the end of turn. Okay. Well, that's gonna go then, just in case. Don't know what you're up to yet, but I have a feeling it's gonna be that whole body of research Cavalcade Calamity nonsense. We'll see. I could use a land here though. Pretty desperately. It's not a land. Instant or sorcery spells, huh? That's what you're really focused on here. Until the end of turn, target creature becomes a dragon with base power toughness 4/4 flying. A serpent with base power and toughness of 5/5. So they're just transforming their creatures here. That's pretty good. It's a pretty good combo, man. I like what they're doing here because they're gonna give it base power and toughness of 5/5, and then it gets to 2/0. That's not a bad play. Interesting, man. What an interesting deck. Okay. Please, can I get a land? I'm begging you. Oh, they got a little bit of Magecraft in their deck too, huh? Yeah, I gotta get this Farewell off ASAP. Thank goodness. I was so scared. I was actually legitimately scared. I was gonna be so triggered if we didn't draw a land there. Alright. Easy Farewell, and then we're off to the races here. So we're gonna take a bit of damage here, but it is what it is. We gotta We got to take a shot to give two. You know what I'm saying? Got to take one shot to give two. So they're probably going to transform their Mystic here. Oh, or not. I probably would have transformed the Mystic, to be honest. I think they would have got more damage value out of that, but... they have pretty cool sleeves. It's a lot of damage. 6 plus 10. I think I'm down to 1. Oh my gosh. That's not good. That is really bad, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, well. I'm gonna have to eat the graveyards too, I think. Just to be safe, man. Just to be safe, I think I should eat the graveyards. I don't like it. I feel like it's a necessity, man. I feel like they're gonna have some nonsense where they can pull spells back in the graveyard. So let's just take care of that problem now. Nip it in the butt. This is really bad. This is really bad. Oh, thank God. Okay. Woo, that was close. That was a close call. All right, we're back. We're back in business, ladies and gentlemen. We're back into business. All right, you're dead. You're dead. And Velomachus will get us out of this hole. Velomachus will get us right back into this game. Easy peasy. Let's go. Lore hold command, please. Let's gain some life, draw some cards. Absolutely. Nice. All lands. You'd love to see it. At least one land can do something, which is kind of cool. We have a Velomachus in the yard, right? Oh no, we had to exile it. Nice. All right. They get off an iteration, which is going to help them a lot, but not enough. We have go blank. So unless they play their spells out of their hand this turn, or they're going to get hit with the go blank, which isn't going to feel very good. Better play those spells. You better play your hand. Oh no, they didn't play their hand, and they're going to regret that. Maybe it's a spell that they can give, you know, target their creature with. They might play it now just so they can get it out of their hand. Oh, is it a kill spell? Oh, no, it's not. Okay. That's fine by me. Just for the end of the turn, right? All right, let's go here. Attack. Seems pretty fun. Seems pretty fun. All right, and we got a hero's downfall just for added salt, just for some added spice. Little hero's downfall. GG's. That was a cool deck though that they had. I really like what they were trying to do there, but man, our deck is so fun. This might be the most fun I've had in Magic for in a very, very long time, man. I'm really enjoying this deck so much, man. Oh, I don't want to stop playing it, but I'm gonna have to after this game because this will be the last game of the video. And then I gotta work on something new. That is the only downside I would say to being a content creator. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta keep it moving, you gotta keep it fresh. So you can't enjoy the good stuff, man. You can't enjoy these little victories. All right, we got Thrilling Discovery right away, which feels phenomenal, and then. What do we give up here? I think go blank's gonna be worth it. So maybe these two cards. I hate giving up Return Upon Tide here, but it's all good. That's the one card you don't want to throw away, just in case you ever have to throw away a Velomachus for whatever reason. Nice. Looks like we're gonna get an early Velomachus, which feels freaking awesome. All right, let's go with the go blank. It's a little early for go blank. They have a lot to choose from here, so it's kind of not the greatest play. I could have held up Hero's Downfall, but Orzhov, I don't know. I don't know what we're up to yet. Okay, so they're going for sweepers, going for removal. Neither one of these cards really affects me too much, so pretty good. Pretty good for them that they got rid of those two. All right, Hero's Downfall could hit a Planeswalker here. We're in Planeswalker territory. We're talking about Lolth and whatnot. Let's see. Nothing, huh? Sounds good to me, man. Sounds like a free Velomachus to me. Opponent still hasn't played anything. Savage. Free Velomachus lore hold. Don't mind if I do. We got another one in hand too. This one resolves with their attack step, so that means they have no removal. Or if they do, they played it at the wrong time and they're going to allow me to go for a free spell here. Sure, we'll take one of these. Let's drop you. Actually, we have enough for the cavalcade, right? Let's drop you. Get some more treasures, get some more lands, just what I wanted. Just what the doctor ordered, some more lands. All right, that's fine though. That's fine though. We're filling up this graveyard very quickly. And because we have a legendary creature, this is actually a viable spell here. That's tough though. Yikes. They can't minus though and kill the Velomachus, which feels so good. It's so nice that we get to avoid that. Soul transfer, sure. Well, we could downfall this, but we wouldn't be able to Velomachus. We could Velomachus and hope we hit a downfall or something useful, like maybe a 3 mana, like a burn for 3 here. We could do that. Let's do that. Let's go for like a rip apart or something like that. Actually, let's just attack it straight up. Let's not worry too much about their life total right now. Let's just make sure we take care of this and then maybe find a solution for this 3/3. I like duress here, actually. I like duress a lot here. Oh, none of these work on me. Oh man, weak duress. I mean, it's not a weak duress, but it is a weak duress because I mean, we take a good spell, but it's a good spell that doesn't actually work at all against me and my dragon. They can activate their... Oh, they gave up. I don't blame them, but they could have activated their hive and start eating up my graveyard, but they would still take a beating from the dragon, so... Good game. Guys, we have a problem. I cannot stop playing this deck. I'm playing one more game for you guys. This might be a little bit of a longer video, but I gotta play one more. I am having too much fun right now. What do we got? Open hand is pretty good. Hero's downfall. The mana is, it's 3 mana, but it's not the 3 mana we want to see. We need another red source or a black source. I'm gonna keep it and just hope and pray, I guess. I don't know. This is probably a bad keep. This is a very what is the word I'm looking for? I'm not being very oh gosh, what is the word? I'm being greedy essentially, but I feel like there's a word for that. What do we got here, guy? What are we playing? What are we playing? Did they keep... They kept their... They might still be in the mulligan process, so I'm not sure. The longer we sit here, though, the more I'm regretting my hand. Let's throw this over here. Man, I say one more for the road here, and end up having to edit this out, I'm sure. We'll see. We'll see if our opponent gets a move on here. There we go. Nice. We get the second black and red source. That literally could not have been a better land off the top. Couldn't have been better. Boros, man. What are they playing with Boros? Could be some exiling nonsense. Oh, it's Jeskai, huh? Playing some Jeskai, are we? So probably not gonna get a whole lot out of this, are we? Dude, my nose is going wild. I'm sorry, guys. It's gotten to the point where my nose is actually like rubbed raw and it hurts so bad. All right, well, we're gonna go take a peek because they just dropped the 4th color here. Wait, black, white, blue, red. Yeah, that's 4 colors. I gotta see what's in their hand here. No chance I can just sit back and not take a peek. Faithful Mending. Okay, so this is gonna be some sort of reanimator nonsense, I'm sure. Aha, it is a reanimator spell deck. Invoke Justice is what we're trying to do here. I see you. I see you. Looks like Farewell's gonna have to come into play and go for the graveyard attack, which is still pretty good. Instant speed downfall's nice too, because if they want to get back like a Vorinclex, I could just immediately kill it off at instant speed. I am going to get an early Velomachus out too. This should be a pretty easy W, I think, but I don't know. It all depends on whether or not they can pop off with what they're trying to do here. Are we going to see a Faithful Mending, or are we going to see a Prismari Command? Probably a Mending here. They probably want to keep as many cards in hand as possible. The life gain's not bad either. What do we got? What's going to the yard here? Any big creatures? Any big baddies here? Ooh, a Coma. That is a big baddie. Okay. Again, Hero's Downfall gonna lead this on to, you know, mana on tap, because we have to make sure we can hit that if need be. We are going to ramp into our lower hold this turn, potentially. I hope they're not running counter magic. If they're running counter magic, that could be pretty bad. But it would take a pretty specific counter spell to counter my creature. Oh, man. Man, my phone's been going crazy today. Getting blown up. All right. They got a treasure out of that play, which gives them 3 mana, so they can still hit another Faithful Mending here. All right, we're going to go for this. And let's see if this goes through pretty easily without counter magic. There is a priority hold, which obviously Faithful Mending's an instant speed play. Could just be that. But that's always scary to see how long they take. But they've been taking a long time for every play, so who knows? Who the heck knows? I'm going for it. I'm going for it. I'm impatient. Our opponent's playing slow. I'm going for it. Might regret this. We'll see. Maybe Farewell was the play there. We'll see. Oh, man. Just so I can get the Faithful Mending out of their graveyard, but I don't think that really matters. I mean, getting the creatures out of the graveyard is really what matters. Without a graveyard, they can't reanimate, so. Next turn, we can hit the Farewell, though. Go for graveyards. Come on, guy. What's taking so long with your decision making, man? Can't be that hard to figure out, right? Yeah, might as well play this, because we can actually play the Farewell now. No problem. Invoke Calamity. All right, so my graveyard, not really that good. I think I prioritize this in the graveyard over everything. Oh, I should have done artifacts too. That was a mistake. I could have got their treasure as well. But that is an easy answer to the problems that we're seeing here with the reanimation stuff. All right, well, they're gonna have to put more stuff in the graveyard, which means more things for me to exile. Fine by me. I think I've shut down their whole game plan here with this Farewell. Farewell's pretty broken, man. Farewell is pretty busted. All right, you just lost another reanimation spell and your Angel Fire. That's pretty busted, man. Why would you throw away the Invoke Justice? I know you want creatures in your hand to reanimate, but without your reanimation spell, you're pretty toast. Maybe they're just going to play their creatures outright at this point, but we should be able to handle it no problem. Should be no issues from here on out. We'll just hold mana open for our Hero's Downfall and just shut him down. Easy shutdown. Let's go for some Duresses. Maybe some go blanks here would be nice. Duress. I did say Duress, but these are a lot of really good spells in here. All right, I'm gonna go Duress though. Let's go Duress. Let's shut down any sort of shenanigans they might be trying to set up here. Go ahead, Faithful Mending or something like that. I'm sure. Prismari Command. What's the play? It is Prismari Command. Who could have guessed that? Oh yeah, I did. All right. Sorry for this kind of long drawn out last game here. I thought this would be pretty straightforward. Ooh, another Invoke Justice. That leaves him with just one singular Invoke Justice left to go in hand with nothing to reanimate. Oh no, they do have something to reanimate. They got the Coma in the yard. Yikes. Well, there's that. Too bad for them that I got this. This is where we probably are going to see a scoop from our opponent. I mean, this is going to be pretty debilitating to get a Coma back on the field just to have it killed immediately. Sorry, my friend. It was a quick stay. It was a quick visit to the board. And this off the top. Oh yeah, they're done. Scoopsy doopsies. No? No scoopsy doopsies yet? You're going to go through with this, huh? You're going to go through with this pain, huh? All right, suit yourself. Suit yourself. You're gonna go through a lot of pain. Whoops. And their turn. Good game, my friend. Cool deck though. I mean, it's a pretty cool, like, 4 colors. Man, that's crazy. 4 colors. I think they're playing, they're not even playing green either, and they have Coma in the deck. Kind of crazy. And Vorinclex. What a weird deck they've got here. Esper would have made a little more sense to me, but the fact that they're 4 colors is really confusing me. Doesn't really matter though. GG's. Return upon tide. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, that's gonna wrap up the gameplay footage. Let's go ahead and do this. Some final thoughts. That's gonna do it for today's video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. We have a few more minutes here that we're gonna take to break down this deck in full and talk about things that we can potentially change in this deck. But before I do that, I just want to say a huge shout out and thank you to everyone who's made it this far into the video. It goes a very long way here on the channel. It helps support the channel more than you know, because when you watch this long, YouTube tends to like that. They send my videos out to more people, and I really do appreciate you helping me grow. So thank you for that support. And yeah, let's talk about the list, man. This list is so much fun, and it's not just fun in the current state that it's in. It's also fun because things like the Invoke Calamity and Lorehold both thrive off of instant sorcery spells, which means you can get as creative as you want with this deck. As long as these 2 cards are your main priority of the deck, you can get very, very creative with this deck. The one downside I would say to this deck is that it's 3 colors. That does make it a little interesting, a little harder to play, because Calamity does involve, you know, playing 4 red sources. We didn't have too much trouble today casting that, but we did run into some issues on live streams when we played this deck. But if you want to short this down to 2 colors and you go to Boros, you might have even more issues, because as you can tell from our deck, that most of our better spells are going to be black spells, which, you know, you're going to pay that tax, you know, with the 4 mana. If you're going to get, you know, better spells, you're going to need to dip into blue, you're going to need to dip into black, something like that. So I kind of like it in 3 colors, but it does make it tricky with the Calamity. That is one thing I will say. But also, like I said, you can get very creative with this deck. There are so many really good spells that you could play. If you're gonna go Mardu, you could play things like Vanishing Verse. Is it Vanishing Verse? I believe, yeah, Vanishing Verse. This is a really great removal card that you could throw in the deck in place of things like Hero's Downfall. Like I said, you can get so creative. I like you know, Blood Chief's Thirst as well. It's a very easy, you know, cheap removal for early game. You can get creative with the sweepers. There's so many good sweepers in out there right now. There's a Path to Peril, which plays really well because we are Mardu colors. You can play Path to Peril. Dude, you can get so fancy and creative with it. Like, I just love the fact that you guys can take this deck. You know, you have a really good shell. The idea of Calamity and Lorehold are there. You got a shell to win the game, and then you guys can kind of spin off of this and have so much fun with it, because ultimately in our live stream we had so many different ideas from everybody just coming into the chat. Like, everyone's like, you know, add this, add that, add this. And I think that's the beautiful thing about this deck, is that you guys can get as creative as you want. There are so many good spells that you can just throw into this deck, and they would go, you know, you'd have just as much success, if not more, with the new spells. But man, I just gotta say thank you guys again so much for making this far. I think that's all I have to say about this deck today. I really enjoyed playing it, if you couldn't tell, and I'm going to continue to play it. I'm going to continue to tweak it. I believe I'm going to be playing on Saturday in a tournament. I'm not 100% sure yet, but I'm pretty sure that I'm going to be playing in a tournament. So if you guys want to keep an eye out for a live stream this Saturday, we might be doing that in the morning. But yeah, that's the deck breakdown in a nutshell, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Before I hop out of here and say goodbye completely, I'm going to say a huge shout out as always to my MARDU mob. I really appreciate these guys so much. They are the cornerstone and the backbone of this channel. They help support the channel through a monthly membership program here on the channel that we call the MARDU mob. And I couldn't do it without them, man. I really couldn't. If you guys want to learn more about the MARDU mob and how to become a supporter of the channel, you can hit that join button down below or a link in the description below as well. But that's going to do it, guys. I'm going to wrap it up here. This video is probably very long, so I'm going to end it here, and I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow on the live stream. If not, we'll see you guys back here on Monday for another video. We'll see you guys then. Peace.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Fizzy, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. Yeah, MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. With the upload, man. Man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap, yeah.